product, I am a symbol of endless, hopeless, fruitless, aimless gains. I'm a glossy package on the market shelf. My contents aren't fit for human consumption. I could tragically injure your perfect health. My ingredients will seize up your body's function. I'm the dirt that everyone walks on. I am the orphan nobody wants. I am the stair carpet everyone walks on. I am the leper nobody wants to touch. I am a sample, I am a scapegoat of useless, futureless, endless, mindless ideas. I'm a number on the paper you file away. I'm a portfolio you stick in the drawer. I'm the fool you try to scare when you say we know all about you, of that you can be sure. Well, I don't want your crazy system, I don't want to be on your files, your temptations, I try to resist them, 'cause I know what hides beneath your smiles. I am a topic, I am a subject for useless, futureless, endless, mindless debates. You think up ways that you can hide me from the naive eyes of your figurehead. But don't you find that it ain't easy? Wouldn't you love to see me dead? Your answer is to give me treatment for crying out when you give me pain. Leave me with no possible remnant. You poke your knives into my brain. I am an example, I'm no hero of the great, intelligent, magnificent human race. I'm part of the race that kills for possessions, part of the race that's wiping itself out. I'm part of the race that's got crazy obsessions, like locking people up, not letting them out. I hate the living dead and their work in factories. They go like sheep to their production lines. They live on illusions, don't face the realities. All they live for is that big blue sign. It says Ford. I'm bored, bored, bored. I am a product, I am a symbol of endless, hopeless, fruitless, aimless gains. I am a sample, I am a scapegoat of useless, futureless, endless, mindless ideas. I am the topic, I am a subject for useless, futureless, endless, mindless debates. I am an example, I'm no hero of the great, intelligent, magnificent human race. The great, intelligent, magnificent human race. They tried to get me with a TV show, but I wouldn't have none of it, no, no, no. Standards and values on a living room screen. Sarah Jessie Parker acting mean. She's got it all, that's what they want you to think. But if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. She's just a puppet in their indoctrination plan. Be like me, girls, and become a real man. Live to the full, always act flash. Don't use your brains when your body makes the splash. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I've got it all up here, see, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, they think they got it all out there, see. Well, they can fuck off, 'cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell you, I got it up here, see. They tried to get me in the supermarket store. Bought what I wanted and they said buy more. Mountains of crap that nobody really needs. Bright colored wrappers to suit assorted greeds. They know it all, that's what they want you to think. But if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. Buy this product, pay for the crap. 1/4 for the product, 3/4 for the wrap. Be a happy family like the people on the pack. Pay up to the profit and you'll never look back. Oh yeah, but I've got it all see, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, they think they got it all out there, see? Well, they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? They tried to get me with their learning and their books, their deep understanding and intelligent looks. All of the time they never ever saw me, they were just looking for what they wanted to see. They know it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines you'll see the missing link. The books are easy backups for what they do to you. They'll bind you up as slaves for the privileged few. Prove lies with history, say that's how it always was. Slavery or mastery, be one of us, oh yeah, oh yeah. But I've got it all up here, see, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, they think they got it all out there, see? Well, they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? They tried to get me with religion and with Christ. They said I'd get to heaven if I acted real nice, but they were just preparing a crucifix for me, a life of guilt, of pain, of holy misery. They know it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines you'll see the missing link. The Bible's just a blueprint for their morality scam, another load of shit about how it's never been. They stand there in the pulpit, doling out their lies, offering forgiveness, then they talk of eyes for eyes, oh yeah, oh yeah. But I got it all up here, see, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, they think they got it all out there, see? Well, they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? They tried to get me, but I won't be got. They say I'm a misfit, but I say I'm not. I never set out to exploit another. Those smarmy bastards would steal from their mother. They got it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. They plundered and slaughtered in the name of truth. Acceptance of normality is what they want from you as proof. They think they've got the answers, but there's something that they miss. Their cup which overfloweth is just filled up with piss. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I think they got it all out there, see? Well, they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell you, I got it up here, see? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, they think they got it all out there, see? Well, they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? System,
death in life.
System,
the surgeon's knife.
System,
hacking at the cord.
System,
a child is born. Poor little fucker, poor little kid, never asked for life, no she never did. Poor little baby, poor little Mike, crying out for food as her parents fight. Crying out for food as her parents fight.
System, send him to school. System, force him to crawl. System, teach him how to cheat. System, kick him off his feet. Poor little schoolboy, poor little lad, they'll pat him if he's good and they'll beat him if he's bad. Poor little kid, poor little chap, they'll force feed his mind with their useless crap. Force feed his mind with their useless crap.
System, they'll teach her how to cook. System, they'll teach her how to look. System, they'll teach her all the tricks. System, create another victim for their greasy pricks. Poor little girly, poor little wench, another little object to prod and pinch. Poor little sweetie, poor little filly, they'll fuck her mind so they can fuck her silly. Fuck her mind so they can fuck her silly.
System, he's grown to be a man. System, 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 he's been taught to fit the plan. System, 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 40 years of jobs. System, 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 pushing little buttons, pulling little knobs. Poor little worker, poor little serf, working like a mule for half of what he's worth. Poor little grafter, poor little gent, working for the cash that he's already spent. Working for the cash that he's already spent. He's selling his life.
She's his loyal wife.
Timid as a mouse.
She's got her little house.
He's got his little car.
They'll share the cocktail bar.
She likes to cook his meals.
You know, something that appeals.
Sometimes he works late,
So his supper has to wait.
but she doesn't really mind.
Cause he's getting overtime.
He puts a bit away,
Just for a rainy day.
cause every little
When
counts.
the cost of living mounts.
Lottery each week.
Hoping for that lucky break.
They would take a trip
Do
abroad.
the things they can't afford.
She'd like to have a fur.
He'd like a bigger car.
They could buy a bungalow.
With furniture for show.
He might think of leaving work,
But he wouldn't want a shirt.
he would much prefer to
Get
stay.
an honest day's pay.
He's got a life of work
There's
ahead.
no rest for the dead.
She's trying to make it nice.
He said thank you once or twice.
System, 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 deprived of any hope. System, 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 taught they couldn't cope. System, 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 slaves right from the start. System, 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 till death do them part. Poor little fuckers, what a sorry pair. Had their lives stolen, but they didn't really care. Poor little darlings, just your ordinary folks, victims of the system and its cruel jokes. Victims of the system and its cruel jokes. The couple views the wreckage and dreams of home sweet home. They'd almost paid their mortgage when the system dropped its bomb.
The train now standing on platform 4.
What will you do when the gas taps turn? Where will you be when the bodies burn? Will you just watch as the cattle trucks roll by? Pretend it isn't happening, turn a blind eye. See the army convoys quietly passing by. Heard the helicopters in your little bit of sky. Have you seen the squad cars packed with boys in blue? Have you ever wondered what they're there to do? The ashes at Auschwitz, it's just a small leap. When power is threatened, life is cheap. Don't think that they won't do it, cause they always do. But this time around, the pawns are me and you. Pictures in the paper of soldiers in the street. Pictures in the history books of rotting human meat. Auschwitz now a tourist spot for the goggle-eyed to pry. Still in working order for you and I. Photos of the victims of gas, of gun, of bomb. Inheritance of violence in the bookshelves of your home. Don't wait for it to come to you, cause it surely will. The guardians of the state are trained to search, destroy, and kill. To ashes at Auschwitz, it's just a small leap. When power is threatened, life is cheap. Don't think that they won't do it, cause they already do. But this time around, the pawns are me and you. There's people sitting at this moment, fingers on the trigger. There's loyalty and royalty to make their violence figure. Allegiance to the flag, they say as they lock the prison door. Allegiance to normality is what lobotomies are for. God, queen, and country, they say we've got the choice. Free speech for all if you've got no voice. Propaganda on the airwaves, here's the way to live. Not for you and me, the alternative. They look for peace in Iraq with 10,000 squatty boys. Torture in their prisons, another of their ploys. They'll keep us all in line and they'll keep us on our toes. But if we stand against their power, see how violence grows. Read it in the paper about rebellious youth. But it's them that are so violent, it's them that hide the truth. Stay in line or pay the cost. Do you think they care when another life's lost? To ashes at Auschwitz, it's just a small leap. When power is threatened, life is cheap. Don't think that they won't do it, cause they already do. But this time around, the pawns are me and you. frequency. Okay, I never much liked playing there anyway. They said they only wanted well-behaved boys. Do they think guitars and microphones are just toys? Well, I've chosen to make my stand against what I feel is wrong with this land. They just sit there on their overfed asses, feeding off the sweat of the less fortunate classes. They keep their power with their fingers on the button. They've got control and won't let it be forgotten. The truth of their reality's at the end of a gun. The proof is all in history and it's no fun. Seeing the army in your front yard, seeing the machine guns resting on the fence, finding the entrance to your door is barred, and they've got the nerve to call that defense. Seems their defense is just the threat of strength, protection for the privileged at any length. The government protecting their profits from the poor, the rich and the fortunate chaining up the door, afraid the people may ask for a little bit more than the shit they get, the shit they get, the shit they get, the shit they get. Defense, it's nothing less than war, and no one but the government knows what it's for. Oh yes, they say it's defense, say it's decency. My lie, Hiroshima, know what I mean. The same lies with depressing frequency. They say we had to do it to keep our lives clean. Well, whose wife? Who are they talking to? I tell you one thing, it ain't me and you. And their systems, Christ, they're everywhere. School, army, church, the corporation deal. A reality based on fear, a conspiracy to stop you feeling real. But they're wrong, I say they're wrong, I swear they're wrong, I know they're wrong. I ain't quite ready with my gun, but we've always got our song. So I've been banned from the Roxy, okay, banned from the Roxy, it's okay, banned from the Roxy, it's okay. I never much like playing there anyway. Marx had an idea from the confusion of his head. Then there were 1,000 more waiting to be led. The books are sold, the quotes are bought. You learn them well, and then you're caught in another's left, another's right, another's peace, another's fight. Mussolini had ideas from the confusion of his heart. Then there were 1,000 more waiting to play their part. The stage was set, the costumes worn, and another empire of destruction born. In another's name, another's aim, another's fall, another's fame. Young had an idea from the confusion of his dream. Then there were 1,000 more waiting to be seen. You're not yourself, the theory says, but I can help. Your complex pays for another's hope, another's gain, another's loss, another's gain. Sartre had an idea from the confusion of his brain. Then there were 1,000 more indulging in his pain, reveling in isolation and existential choice. Can you truly be alone when you use another's voice? Another's lies, another's truth, another's doubt, another's proof. The idea born in someone's mind is nurtured by 1,000 blind, anonymous beings. Vacuous souls, do you fear the confusion, your lack of control? You lift your arm to write a name, so caught up in the identity game. Who do you see? Who do you watch? Who is your leader? Which is your flock? Who do you watch? Who do you watch? Who is your leader? Which is your flock? Einstein had an idea from the confusion of his knowledge. Then there were 1,000 more turning to advantage. They realized that their God was dead, so they reclaimed power through the bomb instead. It's another's code, another's brain. They'll shower us all in deadly rain. had an idea from the confusion of his soul, then there were 1,000 more waiting to take control. The guilt is sold, forgiveness bought, the cross is there as your reward. It's another's love, another's pain, another's pride, another's shame. Watch at a distance from the side you have chosen. Whose answers serve you best? Who will save you from confusion? Who will leave you an exit and a comfortable cover? Who will take you near the edge but never drop you over? Who do you watch? Who do you watch? Which is your leader? Which is your flock? Who do you watch? Who do you watch? Who is your leader? Which is your flock?
1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4.
Politics, election, here's something I want to say about the state of the nation, the way it treats us today. At school they give you shit, drop you in the pit. You try to get out, but you can't 'cause they fuck you about. Then you're a prime example of how they must not be. This is just a sample of what they've done to you and me. Do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they fucking do.
But they don't want me anymore 'cause I threw it on the floor. They used to call me sweet thing, but I'm nobody's plaything. And now that I am different, they'd love to bust my head. They'd love to see me cop out, they'd love to see me dead. But do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they fucking do.
But the living that is owed to me I'm never gonna get. They've buggered this whole world up to their necks in debt. They give you a lobotomy for something you ain't done. They'll make you an epitome of everything that's wrong. But do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they fucking do.
But they don't take any notice of what the public think. They're so hyped up with TV, they just don't wanna think. They'll use you as a target for demands and for advice. And when you don't wanna hear it, they'll say you're full of vice. But do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they owe us a living?
Of course they fucking do.
In a private army, he's a private in a private army, he's a private in a private army. 'Cause he's a working for Securicorps, take the money and come back for more. He wants to do it 'cause he knows he should, for the customer and the common good. He walks around with a big Alsatian, he'll rearrange you with no provocation. And he's the man who has got the lead. He says you have to be bright if you want to get at me. 'Cause Securicorps cares, Securicorps cares. Securicorps scares the shit out of you. He says, do you want to come closer?
Can I see your ID, please?
He blocks the pavement with his club ad hat. He deals in money that you can't get at. You want to use him 'cause he's up for rent. He says tough shit 'cause he's really busy. You ought to know him 'cause he's been a cop out in the army where he learned a lot. Some kids still chuckle when they see his van. He says it ain't all money, sonny. Do you want to come closer? 'Cause Securicorps cares. Securicorps cares. Securicorps scares the shit out of you. He says, do you want to come closer?
You a tough guy?
'Cause he's a private in a private army. 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 master nor lord, no crown to wear, no cross to bear in stations. I am not he, nor shall be, warlord of nations. These heroes have run before me, now dead upon the flesh piles see, waiting for their promised resurrection. There is none, nothing but the mark of crown or cross, in stone upon these graves. Promise of the ribbon was all it took, or only the strap would leave its mark upon these slaves. Out from your palaces, princes and queens, out from your churches, you clergy, you Christs. I'll neither live nor die for your dreams, I'll make no subscription to your paradise. I'll make no subscription to your paradise.
Just looking at the explosion that was underlying to the principles, but that could only happen with the consent of the government.
What fled to thrust into this flesh, red bandage, mop in air flowing death.
The conflict was deadly.
There's no common ground between us. The national aspirations are
Taken aside, they were pointed away, for God, Queen and country, now in silence they lie.
We'll try and recolonize.
They ran beside these masters, children of sorrow,
Soldiers and so on.
as slaves to that trilogy. They had no future.
This country, from all walks of life, all people are having to deal with.
They believed in democracy, freedom of speech, yet dead on the flesh piles. I hear no breath, I hear no hope, no whisper of faith from those who have died for some other's privilege.
Suddenly the war was going to be for Congress. Early March passed this piece of class legislation.
There will be some foreign soldiers releasing an agreement to another war.
Out from your palaces, princes and queens, out from your churches, you clergy, you Christs. I'll neither live nor die for your dreams, I'll make no subscription to your paradise. I'll make no subscription to your paradise.
Markets in a minute almost reversed in terms of the kind of values that they espouse.
So that was the spokesman for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
I'll make no subscription to your
Let's
paradise.
not change it. Let's keep slavery and keep the old order.
And I think that the government doesn't want to be seen to be showing any weakness at all.
I'll make no subscription to your
There's
paradise.
accumulated mistrust and loss of faith in the peace process, political circumstances with Israel and among the Palestinians, the history of prior agreements, perceptions of the United States moral conditions.
This is what's going to happen, and it usually happens.
You'll be killed on the front lines while the rich stay home. You'll be killed on the front lines while the rich stay home.
También, por eso este libro. By the New York.
Big A, little A, bouncing B. The cat's in the cupboard, but it can't catch me. Big A, little A, bouncing B. The cat's in the cupboard, but it can't catch me.
External
Big A,
control,
little
are
A,
you gonna let them
bouncing
get
bee.
you? Do you
The
wanna
cat's
be
in
a
the
prisoner
cupboard,
in
but
the
it can't
boundaries they
catch
set
me.
you? You say
Big
you
A,
wanna be
little A,
yourself, do you think they'll let
bouncing
you?
bee. The cat's
They're
in
out
the
to get
cupboard,
you.
but it can't catch me.
Be exactly who you want to be, do what you want to do. I am he and she is she, but you're the only you. No one else has got got your eyes to see the things you see. It's up to you to change your life, and my life's up to me.
Be exactly who you want to be. Do what you want to do. I'm he and she is she, but you're the only you. No one else has got your eyes to see the things you see. It's up to you to change your life, and my life's up to me.
Hello, 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 this is the Lord God, can you hear? Hellfire and damnation's what I've got for you down there. On earth I have ambassadors, archbishop, vicar, pope. We'll blind you with morality, you'd best abandon hope. We're telling you, you'd better pray, cause you were born in sin. Right from the start, we'll build a cell and then we'll lock you in. We sit in holy judgment, condemning those that stray. We offer our forgiveness, but first we'll make you pay.
Hello, 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 now here's a message from your queen. As figurehead of the status quo, I set the social scene. I'm most concerned about my people, I want to give them peace. So I'm making sure they stay in line with my army and police. My prisons and my mental homes have ever opened doors for those amongst my subjects who dare to ask for more. Unruliness and disrespect are things I can't allow, so I'll see the peasants grovel if they refuse to bow.
Palaces for kings and queens, mansions for the rich, protection for the wealthy, defensive privilege. They've learned the ropes in Ireland, engaged in civil war, fighting for the ruling classes in their battle against the poor. Around every other corner stands 1984. Guardian of the future, they will implement the law. He's there as a grim reminder that no matter what you do, Big Brother's system's always there with his beady eyes on you. From God to local police, in home and street and school, they've got your name and number, while you've just got their rule. We've got to look for methods to undermine these powers. It's time to change the tables, the future must be ours. Be exactly who you want to be, do what you want to do. I'm he and she is she, but you're the only you. No one else has got your eyes, can see the things you see. It's up to you to change your life, and my life's up to me. The problems that you suffer through are problems that you make. The shit we have to climb through is the shit we choose to take. If you don't like the life you live, change it now, it's yours. Nothing has effects if you don't recognize the cause. If the program's not the one you want, get up, turn off the set. It's only you that can decide what life you're gonna get. If you don't like religion, you can be the Antichrist. If you're tired of politics, you can be an anarchist. But no one ever changed the church by pulling down the steeple. Systems aren't made of bricks, they're mostly made of people. So they'll never change the system by bombing number 10. You may send them into hiding, but they'll be back again. If you don't like the rules they make, refuse to play their game. If you don't want to be a number, don't give them your name. If you don't want to be called out, refuse to hear their question. Silence is a virtue, use it for your own protection. Don't try to make you play their game, refuse to show your face. If you don't want to be beaten down, refuse to join their race.
Be exactly who you want to be, do what you want to do. I'm he and she is she, but you're the only you. No one else has got your eyes to see the things you see. It's up to you to change your life, and my life's up to me.
Be exactly who you want to be, do what you want to do. I'm he and she is she, but you're the only you. No one else has got your eyes, can see the things you see. It's up to you to change your life, and my life's up to me. Punk is dead, punk is dead. Yes, that's right. Punk is dead, punk is dead, punk is dead. It's just another cheap product for the consumer's head. Bubblegum rock on plastic transistors. Schoolboy sedition backed by big-time promoters. CBS promoted the Clash, but not for revolution, just for cash. Punk became a fashion just like hippie used to be, and it ain't got a thing to do with you or me. Movements are systems and systems kill. Movements are expressions of the public will. Punk became a movement cause they all felt lost, but the leaders sold out and now we all pay the cost. And punk is dead, punk is dead. Yes, that's right. Punk is dead, punk is dead, punk is dead. It's just another cheap product for the consumer's head. Punk narcissism was a social napalm. Rockstar punk bands started doing real harm, preaching revolution, anarchy, and change as they sucked from the system that had given them their name. Well, I'm tired of staring through shit-stained glass. I'm tired of staring up a superstar's ass. I've got an ass and a heart and a name, and I'm just waiting for my 15 minutes fame. And me, yes me, do I wanna burn? Is there really something that I can learn? Do I need a businessman to promote my angle? Can I resist the carrots fame and fortune dangle? I see the velvet zippies in their bondage gear, the social elite with safety pins in their ear. I watch and understand that it don't mean a thing. The scorpions attack, but the system stole the sting. And punk is dead, punk is dead. Yes, that's right. Punk is dead, punk is dead, punk is dead. It's just another cheap product for the consumer's head. Without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive. Nowhere to breathe inside your walls, left to dream inside your walls. Left us in a wilderness, well I can make my paradise. Without your walls I am alive, nobody I in rank and file. Girl and boy and man and wife, flesh you measure with a smile. Have and hold and hold and have and hold and hold and have. Desire deny desire, have a child to justify. Images that you apply, I won't bow my head in shame. I won't bow my head in shame. I won't play the game the same. Without your walls I am alive, without your walls we all survive. Without your walls no guilt to bear, without your love I love to share. Without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive.
Well, I can make my paradise. I won't bow my head in shame.
Desire, 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 desire. Describe fire file now. Without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive. Nowhere to breathe inside your walls, left to dream inside your walls. Left us in a wilderness, well I can make my paradise. Without your walls I am alive, nobody I in rank and file. Girl and boy and man and wife, flesh you measure with a smile. Have and hold and hold and have, and have and hold and hold and have. Desire deny desire, have a child to justify. Images that you apply, I won't bow my head in shame. I won't bow my head in shame. I won't play the game the same. Without your walls I am alive, without your walls we all survive. Without your walls no guilt to bear, without your love I love to share. Without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive, without your walls I am alive.
Systems aren't made of bricks, they're mostly made of people.
Let us dream inside your walls.
like static, but it's actually crucial scientific data.